Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Ndasha. So in this video, we are going to learn about the users of accounting. So before we proceed to today's lecture, if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So the users of accounting. There are two kinds of users of accounting, okay? Internal users and external users. These internal and external users demands some sources of accounting information for their different decision-making purpose, okay? So these external users are users those cannot be involved in the daily activity of the organization, but they need this accounting information for their own decision-making purpose. Okay, so the other accounting users are internal users. Internal users are users those who can be involved in the daily operation of the organization. They are the parts of the management of that specific organization, but they demand some sorts of accounting information for their own specific decision-making purpose. Okay, so let us see each one by one. Among the external users, investors demands accounting information for their decision-making purpose. Okay, so these investors are people who can provide money to different companies, business companies, and they need or they seek some amount of profit from that specific company. Okay, so before they provide that money, they must understand the performance of that company and the strengthness or the strongness of that company. Okay, so how can check or how can they found this information? They found this information from financial report of that company. So after they found that financial report, they need to check, they need to evaluate the profitability level of that specific company. Okay, and also they need to know the position of that specific company, the strengthness of that specific company. In order to understand this profitability level or the performance of that company, they need to check the income statement parts of the financial report. Okay, and also in order to check the strengthness or the position of that company, they need to check or evaluate the balance sheet parts of that specific financial report. What are these income statement and the balance sheet? We will learn in the future, okay? Don't worry about this. But for today's lecture purpose, these investors must understand the profitability level and the strengthness of that specific company. After they examine, evaluate that specific financial report, they may decide to provide their money to this specific company. Okay, so the other external accounting users are the government agencies. The government agencies also demand these sources of accounting information for their different decision-making purpose. Okay, for example, they may need to know how the economy is working, how is the inflation level of that country. Okay, and also the tax authority may need to know, understand the tax payable amount. Okay, and also these government agencies demand this accounting information in order to formulate different policies and strategies of that specific country. Okay, so the government agencies, after they examine, evaluate this financial report of different business organizations, they decide their own decision. Okay. The other accounting users are the creditors. The creditors also demand this accounting information in order to decide whether to provide a loan to business companies or other organizations. Okay, so in order to understand the solvency of that organization and the strengthness of the organization, they must evaluate the financial report of that organization. Okay, they must understand in detail the rate of return of that organization. What does it mean, solvency mean? When we say solvency, these lenders, creditors must understand the liability level of that specific company. If that specific company has, or the liability is greater than it is asset, these creditors never provide a loan to that specific company, because they need to be secure, they need guarantee. Okay, these creditors must understand the ability of that organization to repay their money. Okay, so because of this, these creditors must evaluate or demand this financial report of that specific organization. Okay, after they evaluate that financial report, that accounting information, they may provide money to that specific company, or they may not provide money or a loan that specific organization. So the other accounting users are internal users. These internal users are people who can involve in the internal activity of the organization, but they demand some sources of accounting information for their specific purpose. Okay, for example, the board of directors and the managers demand this accounting information in order to know the rate of return of that organization, the availability of cash to that business organization, and the product line of that specific organization, profitable product line. Okay, if there is less profitable product line, they may eliminate that product from production. Okay, because it has less profitable. Okay, it is less profitable, because of that they avoid, or they eliminate that product. So this board of directors and the managers also demand this accounting information in order to know the product cost, in order to settle the price of that product, in order to rise the employees' wage, salaries, and different fees. Okay, depending upon this financial report, they decide the future of the organization. They make policies and strategies of that organization. Okay, so because of these specific tasks, they they need accounting information in order to decide a sound decision, a good decision. Okay. Also, the owners and the employees demand this accounting information for their own decision-making purpose. Okay, employees demand this accounting information in order to claim increase of their salary, freeze, wages, and the different benefits. Okay, if this company is more profitable, they demand more salary, more benefit. Okay, so because of that, they demand this accounting information. Okay, owners also demand this accounting information to know the rate of return of the profitability level of the organization, the performance of the organization, the strength of the organization. Okay, the liquidity level of that organization. Does that organization have enough cash at its account to repay its duty? Okay, to pay its credits or liabilities. Does their company have enough cash at their account? Okay, they must know this in order to decide for the future. Okay, so this is all about the users of accounting users. Please, if you have some question and doubt, you can write comments below this video. So for today, I think it is we must stop here. Thank you very much.